how are you sort of adjusting, and is this fun for you to play such a different kind of role from what you have previously been playing?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily to say that I will never play Peggy again. I hope one day, if it's right, that she can come back. But I do feel, as an actor, part of the experience of going from job to job is the freedom to absolutely kill off the part you've just played in order to inhabit a new world. And I think that's kind of been essential. Like I want to start again. Every time I do a new job, I want to start again, of not knowing what I'm doing, how to do it, who this person is. And that stops me from just repeating Hayley Atwell every time and just giving the audience the same thing, because I would find that boring, so they must find it boring. So I was really thrilled to be given a new opportunity.
Can you sort of tease the premiere, or what can fans expect?
So they're going to see quite a naughty heroine on the verge of self-destruction, but kind of being saved by you.
Interesting, yeah.
Under less than I'm so tired.
Yeah, and also being thrust into a position by way of the blackmail. You know, it's our relationship, and as far as the story in the pilot begins, starts with me blackmailing her into running this unit, and suddenly she's thrust into a position where she's got important work to do. You know,
and we'll see her. We'll see the psychological and the emotional cost of being a former first daughter, and knowing that we meet her mother, and her mother is, of course, a very important figure in her life. And there's a great moment where she says, "Are you ever just my mother, or is there always another angle?" And I think that's something that's going to be, that haunts her throughout the season, of how she recovers that, how she finds her own identity from that, and how she finds her own personal life. Having never really had one, everything's always out in the open for her. And the way that she's dealt with that is kind of buck up against it and how to lead her own kind of rebellion.
It's so great to think of this strong, like, whirlwind, dynamic force of a leading character who really is in the middle of an identity crisis.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so compelling, you know, on top of, and I think the show also does well to take the procedural drama as we know it and turn it around and take a different look at it.
We have legal advisors who are working with the writers to really pull cases that have happened recently that people will in some ways identify a little bit, which makes it current and makes it relevant, and that's the kind of dramatic backdrop and the landscape that these other characters are playing on.
Our characters, if nothing, are human beings, and that's what's so exciting to me about this show, because it lets the gray area breathe. You know, it's so simple to think like, oh, this is a good guy, this is a bad guy, this happened. It lets it be messy, where I think in real life it is messy.
Ask each other one question you still have not gotten to ask the other that you've been curious about. It can be very light and frivolous.
What time is it?
Do you shave your legs?
I don't shave my legs. Oh. Do you like me or just respect me?
That's for me to know, and you to find it out.
Indeed.
What's up, guys? I'm Giuliana Rancic, and you're watching the Live from the Red Carpet YouTube channel. Subscribe today, then be sure to check out our other Live from the Red Carpet videos right here.